Have you ever wondered what truly attracts a woman? It's not just looks, money, or status. There's something deeper, something that goes straight to the heart and sparks genuine admiration. Today, I'm going to show you how Solomon's teachings, the wisest man in history, can be applied to win over any woman. This isn't a guide to cheap tricks, but a path rooted in principles that have worked for centuries. Solomon was much more than a powerful king. He was known for his wisdom, emotional intelligence, and ability to captivate those around him. Imagine this. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. This makes us ask, what made him so irresistible? It wasn't just his wealth or power. It was something anyone can learn and apply, the ability to connect genuinely and inspiringly. Now let's dive into Solomon's teachings and see how you can use his wisdom to improve not just your relationships, but your entire life. Get ready, because this might change everything. First, self-awareness. Solomon said in Proverbs, "The prudent man knows himself and his path." This means that before you try to win someone over, you need to know yourself. It sounds simple, but many skip this crucial step. How can you impress someone if you don't understand who you are or what you want in life? And think about it. Have you ever taken the time to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and goals? What truly matters to you? Knowing this not only builds your confidence, but also helps attract people who share the same values. To start, define your principles. What do you value most? Honesty, loyalty, respect? This will be your foundation. Next, analyze your relationship history. What went right? What went wrong? This can reveal a lot about how you act and what you need to improve. Here's an important point. Have clear goals. Solomon was a man of purpose. He knew what he wanted to achieve. Men with well-defined objectives are naturally more attractive. They show they have direction in life. Now let's talk about communication. Solomon was a master of it. He wrote the Song of Songs, a work filled with poetry and passion. If you want to win over a woman, you need to learn to communicate in a way that creates connection and emotion. This doesn't mean using cheesy lines or cliches. The secret is to be authentic. For example, instead of complimenting her with something generic like, "You're beautiful," say something that shows you genuinely notice her. Something like, "I admire how you always see the positive side of things." This makes all the difference because it shows you're paying attention to who she is, not just how she looks. Additionally, learn to listen. Often, we're so focused on impressing that we forget to give the other person space. Solomon understood the value of listening. He didn't just pay attention to the words, but also to what lay behind them. Do the same. Listen attentively. Ask about her dreams, fears, and goals. This creates a deep connection. Another tip is to share stories. People connect through experiences. When you share something about your life, especially something meaningful, it creates an emotional bond. But remember, be truthful. Made-up stories can be spotted quickly. Now let's move on to a crucial point: emotional intelligence. Solomon was famous for his ability to resolve conflicts. He knew that emotions drive people, and understanding this is fundamental in any relationship. He said, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." This applies to both you and the person you want to win over. First, learn to manage your own emotions. Don't react impulsively. When you feel anger, frustration, or insecurity, take a deep breath and ask yourself, why am I feeling this? How can I handle it maturely? Then, practice empathy. Try to understand what the other person is feeling. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything, but showing you care about their emotions creates emotional safety, which is incredibly attractive. Finally, be patient. Healthy relationships take time. Don't rush things. Show that you're willing to build something genuine. Another key lesson from Solomon is about confidence. Confidence is irresistible, but it shouldn't be confused with arrogance. Solomon was confident because he knew the value of his actions and words. He didn't need to prove anything to anyone. Neither do you. Confidence comes from within. Start by keeping your promises. If you say you'll do something, do it. This builds your credibility. Also, accept your flaws. Solomon wasn't perfect. He had weaknesses, but that didn't stop him from being a great leader. Another way to boost your confidence is to learn something new. When you acquire new skills, your self-confidence naturally grows. And this is something people notice quickly. Now, a powerful secret: generosity. Solomon was generous, and this made him even more admired. When the Queen of Sheba visited him, he answered all her questions with wisdom and even gave her gifts. This left a lasting impression. Generosity doesn't have to be material. You can offer your time, attention, or support. Small gestures, like sending an encouraging message or remembering something important to her, show you care. And don't forget to practice gratitude. When you show appreciation for the things the other person does, it strengthens your connection. But it's also important to learn from Solomon's mistakes. Despite his wisdom, he made missteps that teach us valuable lessons. One of his biggest mistakes was letting his passions lead him away from his values. This reminds us that to keep someone in your life, it's essential to have boundaries and integrity. Never try to be someone you're not just to please. Have the courage to be authentic. Relationships built on masks don't last. Also, maintain balance. Healthy relationships are built between two complete individuals, not dependent ones. Finally, let's talk about the journey of winning someone over. Winning someone over isn't a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. Solomon knew consistency was key. It's not enough to impress at the start. You need to show genuine interest over time. Invest in special moments. It doesn't have to be something grand. Small gestures, like planning a simple yet meaningful date, can have a big impact. Keep learning and growing. Show that you're willing to evolve, not just for yourself, but also for the relationship. Above all, maintain respect. This is the foundation of any lasting connection. Solomon teaches us that true attraction starts from within. It's not tricks or manipulations that draw people in, but who you truly are. So apply these principles, work on yourself, be wise, generous, and authentic. You'll not only win someone special, but also build a relationship that's truly worth it.